Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to British 876 Sports, where we give you the realest and the most authentic football and sports opinion. Right? If you're a new viewer, please feel free to hit that subscription button. If you're new or a repeating viewer, please remember to also hit the notification bell so that you can know when we post a video. Guys, I recommend you to also hit that like button if you find these videos of any sort interesting, right? Where shall we start? It's another week in the Premier League, game week 17. Right, this thing I record, we're active. Yeah, like we're active. Yeah, game week 17. And we're gonna start at Man United away to Crystal Palace. Amorim poor tactics, as is the leading title in the you see on the screen. Amorim poor tactics. What shall I say? There has been this rumor going around in the media, the mainstream media. Not that I believe it, that Amorim will be changing his formation. Amorim will be playing a new formation. He will be going to a 3 in midfield. While watching the game, the commentators were even alluding to the fact that he has changed his tactics to a 3 in midfield. I don't know what they see. I don't know what they see sometimes when they make these comments in the game. Sometimes better you watch the game on mute because you're so highly influenced by their opinions when you actually watch the game. Because I am watching the game actually believing that Amorim is playing a 3 in midfield. If you actually listen to what these commentators are saying, in addition to the fact that Amorim actually himself say he might actually change the formation, he can adapt and he will adapt, right? So now the AFCON is on. AFCON is currently running. The African players from the continent of Africa are actually in Africa. Is the AFCON up in Africa? I think so. Why would the AFCON play anywhere else but Africa? 2025 AFCON host. Morocco. As host nation, AFCON 25, Morocco automatically qualify. Okay. So Morocco is the host of the 2025 AFCON Cup. AFCON. So yeah, the players are off. So for United, our best players are gone. Some of our best players. Ahmad is gone. Mbeumo is gone. Mazraoui is gone. That's 3 of our starters, right? So the message that was disseminated to the media was that we might play a 3 in midfield. We might adapt. So fans were looking out, the media looking out for that change, that 3 in midfield, 4 at the back. From the conception of the game, I'm looking at the game and I am not seeing any 3 in midfield. I'm not seeing no 4 at the back. All you see is at time, based on movements, natural movements on the pitch, there is actually some formation of a 3 in midfield. You always will see that from time to time. Depends on the state of the game or the current play, right? But when you really assess it, you say, okay, it's 2 at the back or 3 in midfield, and you really look on it, you don't see no 3 in midfield. You actually see the same old, 3 at the back, 2 in midfield. It's a pivot midfield 2 with Bruno Fernandes vacating that position, leaving Ugarte in the position all game long until he was injured, and a drastic difference. But we soon get there. So due to the missing players, in addition to the missing AFCON players, Casemiro was suspended for 5 yellow cards, I think. Meno got a bizarre injury, right? Listen, I don't need the coach to come tell me, but Menu is being punished. This is a punishment for the act of his brother wearing a free Menu jersey, right? So his brother came out and wore a free Menu jersey last game at halftime. Right? Very disruptive, I must say. Menu did come on last game, but the coach came out and said that he won't punish Menu for it. He won't start or he won't be on the bench due to that. It will have no effect or influence on his team selection, on his inclusion or exclusion. He said that explicitly. Said that never go on, it never have any influence on it. Now when this coach talk, you just take what him say with a grain of salt, a pinch of salt, because he cannot be trusted. He doesn't stick by his word and he tells lies right through. So it's not a surprise now this game Menu have this bizarre injury. Where the injury come from, only God he knows. Right? Only God he knows. He didn't say what kind of injury it was. He just said that Menu is just injured. Right? Absent for the day. Okay, we work with it. So no Menu, no Casemiro. So now we have to throw Ugarte into the starting lineup. And I'm so militarily started for Ugarte, not saying that he's a world beater or anything, but I literally feel sorry for him because why him not get no game at all? At all. And today him didn't even play that bad. He just like a player thrown into the cold, like throw into the river to swim and him can't swim. No match form, no match fitness, no sharpness, right? Just thrown him into a big game, a must-win game. And they expect him to look the sharpest. They expect him touch for on point. No, his touches weren't on point. You know, some heavy touch initially, some misplaced passing and all that stuff. That's normal, right? But I guess nobody get no leniency unless it's Bruno Fernandes. So you bench Kobe Meno, you pull him from the match day squad because his brother wore a free Meno jersey. No, I find that disgusting and disruptive of his brother for do that. Because why you do that now? Why you make this about you? And I guess to understand saying brother is some sort of reality show personnel. Or so I don't even know what the story is with him brother. I'm not even did check it out. But for bench Meno for that, when Bruno Fernandes came out and literally done an interview, which was pre-recorded obviously, but they aired an interview with him slating his own teammates, slating the club, slating the club owners, saying that they wanted him to leave, and that is another thing with the club owners who literally don't have the balls passed, as Bruno said. I tell Bruno said okay if you leave, but yet you know sell Bruno like you leave it up to him. Bruno said it's after talking to the coach and family members he decided to stay. It shouldn't have been Bruno's decision to stay, none whatsoever. You should have said, watch out man, we get 100 million for you. You're 30, you're past 30 now, right? We need to reinvest in the squad and you would literally do a lot for the club if we got a sale for you of $100 million to Saudi. That could have buy us, depends on who we wanted. That could have either buy us 4 different players or get us the key target who we wanted, Baleba. We could have get Baleba for that, right? Legs in midfield, youth, energy, dynamism in midfield, rather than having Bruno Fernandes, an aging, self-centered Bruno Fernandes, which plays for himself, right? Let me even talk about him justify everything he does. Him throwing players under the bus, him just throwing his arm in the air, complaining, him justify all of that, saying it was normal. Him slate everybody from top to bottom. But the coach come out in the interview and say Bruno spoke his mind and Bruno done what was right for him, basically. But what Meno brother did was just over the top in comparison to what Bruno himself did. Meno brother posted this picture saying free Kobe Meno, and that was too much to bench him, but it was okay for Bruno for that. In addition to the fact that you're throwing all of the club's youth under the bus. I don't know, the club, the management and the owners of the club must be some big joke because Bruno don't take them serious. Bruno don't take them serious one bit. Players like that, you make them go on. Or you finna take the club serious to the point where you can just come out and say all these things. You slate the youth them off the club. You slate the academy. Basically, you're saying the academy players aren't really that good as we, the fans, think they are. You individually call out players who left the academy on loan, saying how they are struggling when they are not, and the players who are currently at the club saying that they get the chance and they're not taking it well, when that is false, but you don't say nothing about other players who actually deserve criticism, who they are for years. Maguire constantly injured, you never say nothing about that. Luke Shaw just mediocre again, you know nothing about that. The list goes on and on and on. But these are the reasons why this coach thought process is not balanced. It's imbalanced. It's like him have biases, him have player preference, all the negative stuff. And the players who him prefer is not the players who you should be playing. Right? Playing Mason Mount. Mason Mount have a stationary position on the side. And playing Ugarte or Bruno, right, and Dallo, when you have literally football. Today Xerxes came on and he was just competent. I'm not saying he was great. I'm not saying he's a world beater, but he was superbly competent, right? You play the ball into him, control it, hold off him, defender, play, include him teammate all the time. Turn, include him teammate. Right pass all the time. Good first touch all the time. Competent as the man up top. You get the ball, you hold off the defenders, you get your teammate into the game, you progress up the team. You progress you play your team up the pitch. That is all you want sometimes. Right? Don't rate Xerxes. Don't rate Meno. Last game Meno come on competent. You could tell levels above. Right? Cunha playing and Cunha just look like he's on a different wavelength from many of the other players. Cunha look like him up on a different wavelength. You just see Mount and Bruno, Luke Shaw, Sesko, all on a different wavelength. Cunha never have no Ahmad, never have no Mbuemo, never have no Xerxes, never have no Meno. You can just tell different wavelength. Two different categories that I just make reference to. Two different categories. One of them are runners. So when Casemiro get the ball, or Bruno, Mount, Sesko, Dallo, all those players I mentioned first, just running away from the ball. Running away from the ball and the play. They want the ball. They want to run. When Casemiro get the ball and Cunha is on the pitch, like today, Cunha was coming to the ball all the time. Different, he wasn't on the same wavelength as the other players. He want just get the ball at the foot to start, link, play with somebody, which there was nobody. So when he do get the ball, he must try to do it on his own. Because everybody has to run away from him. Right? Can't play ball, and that's a ball play. I run. But this is the coach's problem. We have the players then, even Ugarte. Ugarte could be a competent 6. Just stay, just hold. Don't do nothing stupid, Ugarte. Just stay right there, so intercept the play and get the nearest red shirt the ball. Easy 1-2. You have little aggression, you have little enthusiasm in your game. Just intercept the play. Feed your teammate in the ball. Give to the more talented midfielder. Cunha should be nearby. Either Bruno should be nearby. You give to them progress to play. But that's not the case. So Dallo got full reign today to take him long throws by design, instructed by the coach. Dorgu again is not on the same wavelength as everybody else. It's almost as if Dorgu want to link play, but he's been told to just run down the byline and square the ball, which nothing is wrong with that. But some just off with Dorgu. I want to say I'm poor, but I want to say, yo, everybody is poor because of this coach. So I have to acknowledge that fact, right? Dorgu average again. Dallo average again, bad, terrible. Came out in the post-match interview and talk like him on the higher grounds or somebody. You just hear why we are struggling as a club. When Bruno talk, when Amorim talk, when Dallo talk, there's a few Portuguese players, you hear why we are struggling. When you hear Maguire talk and Delete, you hear different. When you hear Luke Shaw talk, same like the coach them, you hear why we are struggling. But yeah, Morgan Rogers scored two bangers. For the first one, Lenny Euro should have just closed that down. The man was going away to the byline, to the throat, to the sideline. Close him down aggressively. Close him down. You shouldn't make him turn and come inside. Close him down, right? But again, he never have no cover. Where is the right wing back? Or where is a midfielder? Where is everybody? We just open everybody in a no man's land. I guess Ugarte was in the box because Luke, where was everybody else? I don't know. Where was Dallo? But fine, them don't mess up. You close down Morgan Rogers. The guy's on form. The guy is one of the best players in the league right now. You close him down. Aston Villa winning 9 games in a row on the bounce. Just throw that in. United won 3 games on the bounce, and it was such a big deal with the media and everybody. No, Aston Villa won 9 games on the bounce. They're literally right behind City and Arsenal and City. Right? And then again, Morgan Rogers' second goal, similar stuff. They allowed them to just casually come in from the wing, enter the box. Morgan Rogers, very good on form, bangs another one into the top corner. Good player. Problem now for England, because England have Foden, Rogers, Palmer, Bellingham. England stacked in the midfield. And England problem going to be failure to implement. But wait, them have Tuchel. So Tuchel may have sense and say, you know what, Bellingham can't play because, we need balance. Or Palmer can't play because we need balance. In August, force Palmer, Bellingham, Saka, Foden, Rice in a one team. How you going to force Palmer, Bellingham? Alright, which England team would I go with? Quickly, Rice and Bellingham in the midfield. I would actually choose those players in the double pivot. So you have 3 up top now. Saka position reserved on the right. Right, I'm not going to be biased. Even though personally I'd play others, but because that's his position and I'm cemented there, let's play Saka there. So now you have the 10 and you have the left wing position. Harry Kane up top, obviously. In the 10 and the left wing, you can choose from Morgan Rogers, Palmer, Foden, and who else? I personally would play Foden in the 10 and Morgan Rogers on the left. So Rashford would be on the bench as well. You see, too much players. So on form, those are the players I would play. Foden in the 10, Rogers on the left, Saka on the right, Bellingham in the midfield, Rice sitting alongside in the midfield, but he's a sitter. Not like what he's doing at Arsenal, thinking him to join the attacks. You're not that talented. Just sit. Right? But yeah, back to the game. Rogers scored 2 banger. That is all they did today. They weren't threatening otherwise from that. They weren't that good. It was a winnable game. Man United should have win the game. They never do nothing. The coach just simple with them tactics. We're going to sit back, let them 3 defenders have the football. The 3 defenders have had the ball all game long. Them probably have the most touch of the football of everybody else on the pitch. Man United 3 defenders, guarantee. But yeah, Unai Emery masterclass today. He had a masterclass. Yeah. Who scored for you? Yeah, Cunha got us back in the game, by the way, with a defensive error. Cunha got us back in the game from a bad angle. Got us back in the game. Could have laid cross to Sesko, but he, took responsibility and just slotted it home expertly, actually. Very good goal from Cunha. Then Morgan Rogers went down and scored. So yeah, we just disappointed again. A chance to close the gap, but we'll never take. A chance to close the gap on Chelsea. No, we didn't close the gap. So now we are on 26 points, Chelsea on 29 points in 4th. Then you have Liverpool on 29 in 5th, Sunderland in 6th position on 27, Palace also on 26 in 8th. Yeah, then you have Villa, 7 points in 3rd, ahead of Chelsea. So between 3rd and 4th, 7 points, and then everybody else close to Chelsea. So the top 3 are pulled away. So that is it. with United. Poor. We're poor. Turn off a TV. Yeah. We're poor. We're extremely poor at the moment. Inconsistent. When have we never been poor since the start of the season? We have been poor from last season. That is why we're in a seventh place right now. That is why we're in a seventh place. We finished 15 last season. The team in a 15 right now is on 20 points, 6 points behind us. What's the assurance that we're not gonna finish on the bottom half of the table again? It's quite possible. It's quite possible. It's very possible actually. Yeah, very possible. So yeah, Amorim, if you don't need glasses to see it, it's not a rocket science. Ruben Amorim is not working out. In tactics now work out. None of the players them now maximize their ability. Players who we bought from other clubs who were firing, underperforming now. Players who were performing before he got here, aka Menu, no longer is good, apparently. Nobody, Lenny Euro, who was a wanted youngster who was playing well, is no longer liked by the manager. He's just picking fight all over. It's personal for him. It's not footballing reasons. And you're not good enough for them thing. They allow them thing with the Amorim and Pep Guardiola. Make them pick fight with players because the players them not submit to them. Make them do them submit. You're not nobody. If you try to make a name and try to utilize the players then for your benefit instead of your pick fight. Right? But that's what I do. Yeah, in other news, in other update, in other league, Chelsea inconsistent again, right above us, 3 points above us, inconsistent. A chance to close the gap on Villa, on because them play first on the top three, and just like United, I guess them inconsistent. I knew once Chelsea drop points, Man never got drop points. I just saw it play out since the season start. Right, Chelsea play Everton, right? No, Newcastle, and drop points. Came from behind. Actually, they nearly lose the game. Came from behind, drew the game 2-2. Palmer scored for Chelsea, if I recall correctly. Cole Palmer scored back from injury. I mean, he scored the last game, I think. He scored the last game, but him also scored this weekend. So him scored in a game week 16 and he scored in game week 17. Hey, what the thing that I look for? Results. See what's in store for Chelsea. Because I'm sure Cole Palmer did score. But Ultimata scored the two for Newcastle early in the game, the 4th minute and the 20th minute. Them could have scored more actually. So Chelsea was lucky not to concede more. But then, no, Palmer didn't score. Palmer did not score. Reece James scored the free kick. Reece James scored a banging free kick actually. And then Jalper just scored to equalize in the 66th minute. And then nobody never scored. Palmer came off in the 79th minute. They will come back from injury. They must be, Bedimine slowly. You can't force it and rehash an injury. They have next year World Cup to go. So all these players are trying to get on the plane for them international teams. Palmer, all them English players here. No wonder why them motivated and formed. Right? Newcastle drew as well, inconsistent at home. I'm sure them expected them should have win that game. But I didn't. Yeah. So, boy, I can't get over United star. I was supposed to do an immediate match reaction. I was so pissed. I just left it. Yeah. Arsenal, 1-0 to the Arsenal at Everton. Arsenal win 1-0. Arsenal are around for win 1-0. I think Arsenal win the most 1-0 so far this season. Enough 1-0 match with Arsenal. And the man, them not playing the ball today. The man, them get a penalty. Gyökeres looks so bad. Gyökeres looks so bad. And we can compare him to Sesko, we can compare him to Xerxes. He looks worse. And he's playing for Arsenal in a good unit. It's like he's stifling them. He's stifling Arsenal. He looks bad. He doesn't look. They look better with Jesus. They look better with Marino. They look better with Trossard up top, they look better with obviously Havertz was injured. They just look better when he's not playing. When he's played, he just looks a level below the rest of the players. You're correct. He looks a level below. He looks like he's not supposed to be in the team. You know, like a relegated striker. You know, like him would have worked well for Everton. You know, like him would have worked well for Burnley. You know, somebody who played them kind of football there, where the ball gets pounced into him or booted into him, or so him just look clumsy, him look heavy, him have a good touch, him now dribble with the ball well. You know, I don't get it. Arsenal fans need to realize that it's fine. It's fine. You don't have to go beyond, over the top, head or shoulder above to find excuse. He's below par. Your curse is not that good, right? And that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I feel like it's totally fine. I don't defend my United players. If they're rubbish, they're rubbish. If they're not playing good, they're just not playing good. And I ain't defending them, right? It's like that. If they're not playing good, they're just not playing good. I'm not defending, right? You gone? Alright, fully. Yeah, if they're not good, them just not good. I'm not defend them. When I try either little light. Well, Arsenal fans them are gonna defend Gyökeres till the cows come home, bro. And the man have bad touch, the man have bad dribble, the man still look overweight, him still look unfit. Him look like him just like the start of preseason. That's how he looks. That's how he looks. In touch everything, that's how they look. Yeah, City. No, City are close the gap on Arsenal. Rapido. City now hitch. City is closing in on Arsenal. Then if them slip, them slide. They went ahead earlier. Arsenal win 1-0 and go back ahead by 2 points. City win them last 5 games. Arsenal win them 3 to them last 5, losing 1, drawing 1. City is buckling down now. City are buckled down. The both teams win 12 out of them 17 games. City are buckled down. So, yeah, Arsenal under pressure, right? It is approaching all Christmas time now. I'm sure some games are play midweek, I would think. You know, like Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Yeah, I'm sure some games are gonna be hard. And yeah, Arsenal under some serious pressure. What is that? What are the fixtures in there? Where are the fixtures? All right, so today are the 21st. The 21st of match I play tomorrow, obviously, and then the 26th match I play as well. The 26th are in. 26th of Friday. So games I play Friday. Well, Man I play Friday. We kick off the weekend first for starter. So Man I play Friday. Boxing Day, Man I play Friday. And then the Saturday now, I think I have an event that day. But that's where all the other games are being played. Chelsea, I will play Villa, that's a key game, 3rd and 4th place. City goes to Forest. Arsenal host Brighton. I think Arsenal play Brighton recently. But Arsenal host Brighton. Can they drop points? Maybe not. Don't bank on it there at home. When Arsenal next big game? When Arsenal and City are playing, I'm curious. Because that game's supposed to be like a decider. That game is supposed to be a decider. Arsenal. How many fixtures are? So Arsenal play Brighton next, then Villa. Okay, so then play the 3rd place team December 30. Then play Liverpool January 8th. So that's the next potential loss for Arsenal if me have a fear. And then January 25th, them host the big bad Manchester United. That's the next game where them can drop points. Wink, wink. So yeah, that. City are closing for Arsenal rapidly. New Liverpool finding back form. Liverpool is a team we would have bet on to reach the top four. I would bet on them. Yeah, them right now Liverpool upon 29 points or 26 points, same as United. No, they're on 29 points, 3 more than United. Level on points with Chelsea. Them win 9, Chelsea win 8. So I would bank on Liverpool. Finding back form, Ekitike is firing again. Isak finding the net and come off injured though. So I hope him get back in form. I hope him get back from injury. I hope I'm not serious. But yeah, he must find him form. And yeah, anything can go on. Liverpool, them on form, them finding back their form. Them win them last 2 games. You know, out of the last 5 games, they haven't lost. They won 3, draw 2. So that ain't even bad. Them draw against Sunderland and them draw against Leeds 3-3. Then them beat dispatch Brighton 2-0 and dispatch Tottenham 2-1. 2 good teams. They dispatched. Palace gets smashed 4-1 from Leeds. Yeah, or else Palace would have been in front of us as well. We would have been in 8th place right now. So it's all going off in the Premier League. Man United again, the bane of my existence. We can't catch a break. We can't win some games. We not make nothing look good. While Arsenal just get the win by any means necessary, and Liverpool are fine back from City, doing City stuff, closing in. You know, the dark horse currently, Villa, 9 games on the bounce. Bro, it's all going off, bro. It's all going off. Boxing Day fixtures now are the next stop for the Premier League. And you will see us there, right? You're going to get the realest and the most authentic opinion, right? The realest and the most authentic opinion all the time. So guess what? Smash that like button, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. Again, this is British 876, and see you in the next video because we hope